guys handling your peppers the entire time?
Yes.
Really juggling them, right?
I want to make this problematic later on.
Welcome to literary lands. Welcome to literary lands.
So, part of the reason we were sold on this book series from the get-go was that the sex scenes were particularly sultry and hot. Those words mean different things, right? So, to that end, we decided we're going to rate them on the same Scoville rating scale that we use to rate peppers. So the mildest is going to be a jalapeno. That's your trusty standby. Middle one is going to be a serrano. Ooh. Ask Jason, these things, pack a little bit of a kick, but they're not quite there to the peak just yet.
Should not have been into one.
That was a
on the
mistake.
break section.
That's a mistake.
We're learning every day. And then the top one, the top of the mountain, the hottest one that we have here, access to us, is a habanero. So if we throw these out, that sex scene was spicy beyond belief. So, gentlemen, let's fire away. The first sex scene was
Get your peppers, boys.
Tamlin and Feyre in the field, in the spring court. Way back in the spring court. I'm throwing out...
Book one?
I'm throwing out...
Yeah.
jalapeno.
Well, now is it?
I'm
is
gonna
it
go
like,
a little hotter than that.
It was like heavy petting.
I'm gonna go Serrano.
I like the thud that they make on the
Boy, that
table.
was
I would bread the jalapeno, make it a jalapeno popper. That's how weak it was.
just tone it down with some
Alright,
cream cheese.
fair enough.
Okay.
So the next sex scene that we encounter was underneath the mountain during the trials. In between those, Feyre sneaks off with her beau Tamlin.
Trying to get a little action.
little side action.
Yeah.
And then Reese walks in. Rate that one. I'm rating that one a, woo, it's how hot it is. Holy shit.
It was so
I can't hold on to it. I'm rating it a serrano
Same
pepper.
thing.
It was spicy.
Yeah,
Spicy
I
meatball.
agree.
I'm not going to deviate. Serrano it is. There's a lot of elements there.
Actually, wait, you know
Ooh.
what? Hey, you know what?
You guys
Change
all
it.
get
Orange
it.
one.
Oh.
Orange one. It was hot.
Divided.
It was hot.
divided.
Hot. Damn hot. That's what I'm saying.
Zach, why just a jalapeno?
Oh, did we explain her?
Yeah.
We didn't explain last time, so
If you differ from everyone else,
Oh, okay. I have to
this will
provide
keep us in line. from
rationale.
differing.
Yeah, it was just like nothing really. I mean, did they actually have sex during that? Wasn't it just like a?
No.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but the danger inherent in it was like
No, it was just
way
kind
out.
of like necking, basically. I'm not gonna give you.
Good.
any
Necking can be hot.
I'm
Which
taking
is
mine
nothing.
back.
Oh.
Somebody
There you go.
sway
Give me
me.
my orange pepper back.
You know,
Keep my orange pepper out there. Keep my orange pepper out there because she went like straight from Tamlin right into Rhysand's arm,
Yeah.
wearing that little flouncy outfit.
Oh, that's true. Two dudes at once.
That's not what happened. No. You guys.
Oh, was it? It wasn't.
You're just adding peppers?
Tell us then what happened in the sex scene, Zach.
There wasn't a sex scene. Is my point. How
Tell
could
us-
this be anything?
Tell us what happened in the good Christian
It's not a
kissing
sex scene,
thing.
it's how spicy it was for what it was,
Oh.
right? That's the whole point. That's the damn peppers that you got in your hands there, bud.
Yeah, I'm going with my answer, which was it was
Okay.
just necking.
Alright,
so
alright,
shut
that's
it.
fine.
It's just necking.
Zach needs penetration. That's what we just learned. So, next.
Next scene occurs when they go back to the night court to talk to Rhysand's supposed court.
Kier.
Kier, the worst named person in the entire series. But they have to keep up these airs that they are like really the big bad guys in this whole thing. And so, to that end, they have to have Rhysand and Feyre putting on this show up on the throne.
She's just a plaything, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
The Court of Nightmares plaything scene where they're just foreplaying and really leaning into it. On the count of 3, throw how hot that pepper was. 3, 2, 1.
God, yeah. Pretty easy. There we go.
Did you guys all go orange?
Was that
Yeah,
your
it is.
unanimous
Oh, I
orange?
went orange. That was hot as shit.
Zach?
No,
on? Why not?
Why not? You guys need to step your game up. Like
What'd you
that's
put down there?
I mean, again, there was no penetration. We're just gonna say that.
I think most of our followers are over 18. You know what I'm saying?
It's a clinical term. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. Say it out loud. Penetration.
And at the time, I didn't know Reese was as good as he was gonna be, so it was kind of feeling sick to me. I was kind of like,
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
There wasn't a detailed drawing in the...
I didn't know his wings were so
his
big.
wingspan. I didn't know his wingspan, and obviously the equivalent foot span. You know, so
Exactly.
yeah.
Right.
That is
The,
how it works.
the distance between the tip of the thumb and the tip of the pen.
I don't like that I'm off the group think here.
I think you're missing something.
Yeah, I'm
really,
missing
clearly.
something,
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah. And then the mind games, though, man, I'll tell you, that was. I think we've said even before on this is that some of us like this better than the infamous chapter 55. But
That was like the first time they got together, truly though.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
and it was such an act. It was just like it was a
Yeah.
whole game.
Were you
know?
having callbacks to Star Wars Princess Leia dancing for Jabba?
Yes.
Is that what it was?
What is-
That was because I kind of had a little bit of that.
What is that
going.
film? I'm not familiar.
It's the Jabba Hutt
Yeah, that's
factor. That's why we threw out.
It's
that
coming
number
out.
a couple of years.
Oh, The Force Awakens. Yes.
Yes.
So, in the midst of Farah's travels with Rhysand, they arrive at this inn, and they have to bed up for the night. It's
Yeah,
going to
they
be some
do.
close quarters. Gonna be some
One
close
bed.
quarters.
No two beds.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
There's only one room, says the innkeeper. What are we to do? So they snuggle all night, and there's some digital play, we'll say. But on a scale of jalapeno to serrano to habanero, where would you rate that on a count of 3, 2,
I can't get over digital play.
1?
I was gonna say.
It's a jalapeno.
I was kind of.
It's a
I
jalapeno.
was.
Woo!
It's an orange one.
What do we got here? That's a little mix.
Explain yourself,
That's a little
Mr. Penetration.
Yeah, it
over
wasn't
here.
that hot. Yeah, like
Did you
come on.
I put an orange.
No! What are you doing?
Are you all about the wing sensitivity?
I
wasn't
thought you
digital.
guys were gonna go orange. I was trying to go with what the group was gonna go
Oh
with.
my god! You're just guessing
from the heart.
Hey, there was a lot of build-up with the Feyre Reese thing, and this was
Okay.
like the first physical,
Okay.
altercation. So it was very hot for me. I didn't realize it was gonna stop at just the fingering though. So that also played into it. That was gonna keep
The
going.
digits.
The digits.
The digital
Yeah.
play.
That was-
Hey man, I'm just trying to like tell like it is. You know.
That you did.
What about you,
Like
James? What'd you
explanation.
pick?
The jalapeno. I'm trying to think. I don't remember.
It wasn't
Yeah,
that
explain yourself. Come on.
This one.
Look what you have left. Look what you have left.
hot.
Because compared to like Core Nightmares, like, eh.
Right. I'm with you.
Agreed.
I'm with you.
Yeah. To that effect, I
Wait,
mean,
you
I
guys
put,
have different ones.
yeah, I put Serrano. I went middle of the pack because like it was definitely a pretty big turning point for them in their relationship. Right. That was basically the most that they had done at that point in time. The whole touching of the wings. That was, I think he said actually he had never let anybody do that before. Why'd you stop?
It's a good thing these aren't phallic at all.
Well, it's not the size that matters, Sam.
That's right.
It's
right.
the wingspan or something like that. I don't
That's
know.
true. It's the motion in the ocean.
Yeah, Tarquin's ocean.
Yeah.
The wing stroking. Did you expect
Don't
that
get
to? Did you expect the wings to be such a erogenous zone, considering they like fly into battle and beat the piss out of each other with them?
It's sensitive though. It makes sense.
It's a
There's a lot of
second
muscles
penis.
and tendons
Yeah.
in there.
It's
It's
a
very-
The
second
amount of
penis.
times that the wings are like shredded and gored throughout
Oh,
battle
God,
scenes.
yeah.
That must
Right?
have sucked.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. I didn't think about that. It's like
Your
my
balls
balls
rough.
getting ripped off. Oh my god. So wait, so all of you you guys all put the pepper down on the last one, right? Which was just the lap dancing. You thought that was hotter than the fingering?
So it was
scene?
hot
Yes.
because of like the
The mental
situation.
context
You're in
clues.
front
God,
of thousands of
Context
people.
clues.
And I didn't know that there was more than like 7 erogenous zones before that one. I had to be informed.
Wow.
The back of the
Surprise.
knee
Yeah.
is a big one.
Yeah.
Taste, sight, hearing. Oh shit!
Wings.
Sorry.
Inner elbow.
Wing. Okay. Next scene.
That was a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
Everything you've prepared for has brought you to this moment right now. I just want you to know
Tingly.
that
Excited.
tonight you are the greatest hockey team on the face of the earth. Okay?
Thanks, man.
So
This
1980.
is your time. Now go out there and take it. Chapter 55. So,
Great moments are born.
Feyre's
Great
done
opportunities.
her paintings in the cabin, and then Rhys shows up, and Feyre makes Rhysand some macaroni and cheese.
Yep.
And he accepts it, and they decide they're gonna be mates. And then
That's exactly what happened. I don't know why you guys are laughing, bro. Verbatim.
That's it.
Yeah.
it's not like it's a serious scene.
Yeah.
Around his finger.
I'm getting hot over here. You guys are laughing. Come on.
So, and then they retire to the hot tub,
Hot tub.
Jacuzzi. Yeah.
the jacuzzi,
Yeah.
and you know where it goes from there. So on a scale of 1 to 3,
I need the full picture like Zach.
So,
Zach needs to
Zach-
tell me about the rest of it.
Zach, will you tell us about what happens in the bedroom area of the
Well,
chapter 55?
As we were talking about, there was a lot of penetration. Oh, just kidding, no penetration. And finally, in chapter 55, we got
Sweet release.
On the table.
sweet release.
On the table.
Penetration. So, that's what went down.
Right.
Therefore, easy answer for me.
3, 2.
3, 2, 1. Peppers! Peppers! Oh,
Throw them all! Throw them all!
although the paint made me so anxious, the fact that they just like,
That's gonna be
let's
hard to clean
smear
up.
paint all over
It's
us.
gonna be hard to clean
Also,
up.
like, yeast infections.
Oh God.
Why? You know, we don't need to go there.
Why are you being so dirty with the paint? You guys gotta take care of yourselves.
But you know what?
Cleanliness.
I gotta admit that was not in my mind at all.
Being
I
clean.
agree. I agree with that.
Clean it up, fairies. Clean it up.
Hey, there was.
You act now, think later. All right. We're in the moment here. This has been built up.
For Zach's point, the build-up, he told her specifically one day, we're gonna do real inappropriate things on top of a table.
Yes.
When
With
I have
paint,
the
not
time.
Just digital but physical.
Oil-based paints.
Then they get to the table. Shit happens.
More paints.
I'm glad you didn't write that scene. because that would not have been as good.
That's why all the peppers. All the peppers.
All the peppers.
For chapter
And
55.
My hands are getting tingly.
I'm just sitting back and listening to you
we're,
guys.
uh,
This is great.
Scott, will you give us your thoughts on these scenes, please? I
You
swear to
already-
God.
You already said them all. Say.
No, you tell. You say
Penetration,
more.
digital,
You're
yeast
sweating a
infection.
little
You
bit.
guys caught it all. That's it.
Those are the categories.
You hit on everything.
I had to run outside in the snow. I don't know if
you.
you guys saw that video, but
That's
after
true.
the chapter, I just ran out.
That's
and had
true.
to
Go in the
out,
snow,
so.
face down. And
That's it. Just had it was a lot. It was a lot to
Just
say.
trying not to touch anything.
We had a good run.
And pepper juice.
You're on the litter. And
I've had an itch in the right eye for so
Right.
long right now. I can't get
Touch
it.
your face.
Okay, we got one more. We get into this third book, and the moments to have intimacy start to become few and far between, right?
Fair.
Because that's one of them. That's one of the actors. That's one of the actors in this book. And we get down to brass tacks here with the war, with Highburn, and these camps start to pop up. Where they're in these camps, and there's lots of dudes walking around, lots of people. But Rhys and Farah, somehow in their bond, they find a way to break away onto a bearskin rug, which, for my money, I don't know why this army is carrying around bearskin rugs for them to sleep on and stuff.
Healing properties.
Healing, the healing properties of bearskin rugs. You heard it here first, folks. So Rhys and Farah break away and get down to business on a bearskin rug in the war tent.
Yeah.
War camp, war tent. How hot was it? 3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Didn't like it.
It was a throw-in, sir. It was a throw-in. It was a throw-in.
That
was-
It was just like, oh,
terrible.
let's bang real quick.
We haven't had a
nothing
sex
else to
scene
do.
in a while. Let's just have them
Yeah.
have sex.
You ever tried to have sex at one of your like significant other's parents' house? That's what it would probably feel like. You're trying to be real quiet in the war tent.
And you're
For all-
super like muddy and
Go on.
tired.
Do
Are
tell.
They're in between like.
You're gonna get a war tomorrow.
Or something
Yeah,
like that,
exactly.
right?
Like right next door.
Honestly, I was
Trying
just
not to
like.
move the bed too much, make any noise.
There was a couple different themes with some of the different scenes during the war of like, oh my god, we just battled for like 8 hours. I'm exhausted. I'm muddy. I'm
But not
bloody.
that tired.
Well, let's do some stuff real quick. Like I was like,
Let's
I did
release
not
some
get it.
endorphins.
It felt so forced to me. I couldn't really get into these ones honestly. Like the other ones, way better. The war ones seem so forced. I mean, yeah, not into it.
I'm trying to plant a rose in the middle of this muddy battlefield, but yeah.
That's what she said.
Kind of, God damn. It fell flat for me a little bit too. 'Cause, yeah, it was like tent walls are not thick. Tent walls don't hide anything.
No.
I don't think they give a shit though because they
True.
like, were in front of all of the under the mountain
Yeah.
True.
doing all that shit, so they don't care.
They should have walked over to the night court camp and done it there. They're used to it over there.
Yeah, exactly.
We would have all liked that one.